Robin.
David Duchovny's here.
Yeah.
You know that guy.
It probably smells bad in here.
Oh, no. Hi, David Duchovny.
David Duchovny. Hi, David. Oh, my God.
Yeah. If it stinks in here, it's fucking Jimmy.
No, it's fine.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Is that it? Kids smell?
How does this work?
Yeah. Help David with his headphones. He's got it on all ass backwards, as they say.
There it is. No.
Yeah, there you go.
Jimmy,
I don't know why they make them like that.
Jimmy's like dieting and he's eating these weird. Atkins, right? Atkins bars.
Oh, yes.
Atkins.
So they're making them very.
Oh, there you go.
It's making them very gassy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Terrible.
It's all that protein, right?
It's killing me, yeah. I actually went in there and punished him with one. I think you're just getting the
So now,
residuals.
and one of your people they're smelling something really bad right now because it just happened.
Oh, they're in there?
Yeah.
Is somebody in the booth there, E-Rock?
Yeah, David's people are.
Oh,
Boy,
no.
you really welcome everybody with an open ass.
Well, I
Jimmy.
didn't realize that people were going to be standing in there with E-Rock.
Yeah.
But normally you don't. You just let it fly.
Oh, without a doubt. But I went in there to
terrible.
punish Fatso, who had made an error.
Fatso.
He made a mistake and he had to be punished.
This is just like every other interview you're going to do, right?
Yeah.
Well, we can only go up from there.
Yeah, I hope
That's
so.
true. We like to set the bar real
Set
low, so
flatulence
you have a
and move
great
up.
day,
Yeah.
great rest of the day doing interviews. David Duchovny, of course.
What is the scene? I've seen
Californication, season 5?
5.
You're up to 5 already. Wow.
I've been seeing promos for that. And what is the scene where you're sitting there shirtless with a guy and he slaps you?
Yeah, that was Evan Handler. We slap each other.
Okay, what happened?
I think I'm just messing around with him, and I slap him because he's chubby and bald. Yeah,
Because he's there.
yeah, and he's actually not chubby this year. He lost a lot of weight. Evan did, but. And then he slaps him back. It's just like a little Three Stooges routine.
Oh, it wasn't like a sexual. I didn't see that episode. What are they doing shirtless?
Yeah.
We're just a couple of guys. You never hang out shirtless with?
I never don't. That's why I thought it was something else. One misbehaves on purpose. You know how it is.
I was just discussing this yesterday. I think it's an older generation thing. I was at my gym yesterday, and I might as well bring it up now.
Right.
Bring it up now. 2 old guys, completely naked, watching CNBC discussing stocks.
In the locker room?
And I'm like, how are they?
I hope it was in the
Out in front of the gym, yeah. It's actually on the treadmills.
And I'm thinking, like, there's no fucking way I would do that. But they were so comfortable. I don't think it was a gay thing or anything. I think it's just they're older guys, and that's what they do.
That's the old school thought.
Yeah, well, I went to the Y with my dad on 14th Street. I think it's still there when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And it was just all balls all the time.
All balls all the time.
It is an old school kind of a thing where it was
sauna,
fine.
You know, it was the sauna, too, and they had those old exercise machines. Remember that belt?
Yeah, the belt that would shake your fat away.
The roller thing for your ass?
Yeah.
That thing was supposed to make your ass smaller just by smacking it a lot.
I think you get to a point you don't give a fuck about your body anymore, and that's what you just do, I guess.
Just hang out.
It's not even that. I don't think it's vanity. I just think it's, as you say, it's old school. Where
It's old school.
That's what you do.
It didn't mean anything.
When you go to the sauna, when you go to the steam, now it seems people are just, well, not that I'm looking so much, but, they're just getting that towel on. Nobody wants to be looked at anymore. It's like your genital.
Yeah. Old school, they'd put a foot up on the bench and just start yapping each other.
They do this one thing. I have a steam room in my building, and they do this one thing where they'll sit there with the towel, and they open a little bit to intrigue with you and see if you're in the steam room for the.
Right?
For a little.
That's a little different.
Yeah.
Where are you taking a steam?
I've seen that in the Borgata. I've seen
in his house.
Yeah, it's in my company. The male escorts I invite over. But no, it's amazing how people will just will do that, and then if you don't react, they stop.
Yeah.
But I've seen a few dicey things in casino steam rooms.
Dicey.
Yeah.
Some dicey things.
Now, I'm trying to remember where we're at with Californication because the problem with Showtime and HBO, a lot of time goes by between these things. So
3 years between every year.
No.
That is crazy. That would be crazy. That would be 15 years.
Yeah,
I
The
think.
Sopranos was like that.
Yeah,
Sopranos was over
Saturday.
a year every time.
People used to get all pissed off the last episode. You're like, okay, I'll wait 2 years.
Yeah.
Where did we leave Californication before
you're
we
asking me.
Yeah, before season 5 starts up.
Hank
on
kind of
Sunday.
drove off into the sunset and left his wife, the mother of his child, in L.A. Drives to New York, and this year picks up 2 years later. He's been living in New York for 2 years.
Wow.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah.
So not in real time, in fake time, it's been 2 years. In real time, it's just been a year.
Wow.
So what kind of shenanigans?
The usual.
Yeah. The usual
In the steam
shenanigans.
room, in the steam room. stuff like that.
Yeah, balls out.
Yeah, the first episode, the first scene begins with classic kind of Hank Moody stuff, which I can't actually even say on the radio. So
well, on this radio,
you can say anything you want.
Real? I don't know. I don't know. You'll see it and you'll tell me, and then I'll come back and talk about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm not
Can you give us a hint?
I
guess you want people to watch, obviously.
Yeah.
But give us a hint.
Yeah. Well, I could get to it by saying there's that old joke about the newlywed game. What's the most exotic place?
Right, that you could have sex.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
where's the strangest place you ever made whoopee?
Yeah, right.
And,
Where the poo comes out.
It was
In the butt, Bob. I heard that never happened, though. But did it happen? I know the story, too.
It never aired, but it did happen.
Oh, it did happen. Okay.
Yeah, it did happen.
They caught it before it aired.
Right.
And I've seen the clip. It is pretty goddamn fun.
Yeah. So it's
That's a good way to start season 5.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
not an actual, not doing it, but a discussion.
A discussion about it.
Oh, graphic discussion.
Graphic discussion.
Yeah. That's pretty
In a
cool.
restaurant.
Oh, it's even
It's better.
Better.
Yes, better.
Eating fondue. It's worse and worse. I love a good anal sex discussion, though. It's so hard to work that into a normal conversation, especially in a dinner.
Maybe not
with your parents.
Maybe not at your club.
Yeah, really.
That's true, yeah.
I think you're in the proper place.
Yeah. In the casino steam room, you have to avoid it. How are you? Fuck my ass. No, that's not what I'm saying.
Jesus.
What are the memberships? What does it cost to join there?
Just a few years of dignity. It's amazing to me where people, because you play a guy who's addicted to sex, it's amazing to me, just in my own life, where you act out and the lengths you go to.
Use your
Oh,
use your
my God.
personal pronoun I.
Well, I said you, the collective you. I mean, as a, as all of us, like you to act out, you will sacrifice anything. I waste so much time on my fucking computer.
Do you?
It's amazing to me. Like I was going to see Van Halen last night, and I wanted to leave a certain time, and I wound up leaving 20 minutes later. Because I'm just jerking off. I'm like, what are you doing?
Wow.
This is addictive, life-ruining behavior.
And you're going to a really cool thing. Van Halen in front of
Doesn't
230
matter.
people.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a cool thing.
Is this the first you've heard about?
Oh,
that?
no.
Oh, we know about
No,
this.
Jimmy's history
Hijinks.
is pretty simple. He gave up drinking and drugging at 17.
18.
18.
Yeah.
Really?
And they
That
might
was
have.
early.
Yeah. I was one of those corny after-school specials. Woe is me.
Right.
And then I'm like, well, what else can I do to make me forget myself? Aha! And then I ran into the.
He might have replaced it with all.
Sure.
Right.
A little
Sure.
like that.
But at least they addressed that on Californication.
Did you have to research the character at all like that?
No,
And
not like that.
Not like that.
Because it's it's a serious subject, but we're a comedy.
Yeah.
We kind of play it for
Oh,
laughs,
absolutely.
So it's not about that in a sense.
Yeah.
It's just we're trying to make people laugh.
Right. And I went to let's just say a place once, many years ago. I was probably 19 or something. I went to just a 12-step fellowship before I tried it. And just hearing some of the things these guys were talking about, I'm like, oof.
Yeah.
It's not me. Yeah, you always find somebody
Brutal.
worse than you.
Someone worse.
Yeah.
Jeez,
A lot
man.
worse. But it's an interesting subject in the comedy. And I think it should be talked about. It's fun.
Yeah.
How many women do you think you've been with on the show?
Oh God, I don't know. I think Candler's been with more though.
Really?
That's the interesting thing.
Yeah.
Is that over the years, the guy who plays Charlie, he seems to have taken over the mantle. from me.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
You started off strong, though.
Yes.
That first season, into the second
almost-
season,
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like,
Strong.
wow.
Yes. Yeah.
How would you explain your character? Would you say it's a caring guy who just has this?
Well, I think what happens, the way I look at him is, he's in love with Karen, and they haven't been able to work it out. And as he's waiting, I think he is waiting. He's just he kind of just slides into situations. He's not very aggressive. He doesn't seek them out. He's just, I just see him as a guy who can't say no, basically, and then he's very passive in that way, so that's the way I always looked at him. He's just like, well, whatever.
It helps looking like David Duchovny.
With that, believe
That
me.
kind of helps with women coming up to you and not having to say no.
I get a lot of makeup and
Jim Norton never slides passively into situations. Jim Norton pokes his newt face into them and begs for them to happen. But I guess for a guy who's really handsome, it does work a little bit
Did you say
differently.
newt?
Yeah, newt. Yeah, I have a bit of a newtish.
N-E-W-T?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's an awful thing.
I wouldn't have thought that.
Thank you. You're very kind.
Little
You're a
newtish.
nice man, though.
How are doing the sex scenes? Has it gotten any easier?
No, well-
Was it nerve-wracking at first, but now it's just like, let's hop into bed?
It's not so much the sex scenes. It's just, being mostly unclothed in front of all your friends that you work with.
That
it's
is
like
true,
being
yeah.
in the steam room.
You mean it's hot?
and honestly, the thing that we're most concerned with, and I'm most concerned with, is just making sure everybody's comfortable and can do their job. Because it is difficult to work like that in front of people, and also to think, you're very vulnerable, just in the fundamental sense of the word. You're mostly naked.
That is an
really
odd thing with that. Like you're the people you work with, you don't even think about it when you watch the show. That there's people around there, but to do that. And for so many years, hey, he's naked again.
You must pray it gets picked up every year, like, oh, please, God, just one more season.
It's like the DP, every year the DP will say, well, your ass has fallen another couple of inches. And I'll say, well, let me see your ass.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Do you, I had one kissing scene. It was in a short comedy, and I was so worried about, like...
your breath?
No, you do worry about that, but I was more worried about putting my tongue in her mouth. Like, I'm like, is that going to be inappropriate?
Well, don't you discuss that ahead of time?
Yes,
discuss it.
I did. Because she's a porn actress.
But she said it was okay.
She kissed me in the dressing room. She's like, come here, babe. We're supposed to be attracted to each other.
Are you sure you were being filmed?
No, in the dressing room, I was not. Yeah. But then it was done at the comic strip.
Yeah.
Do you actually talk about that with a girl before you do it?
Of course, you have to.
And you do worry about your breath? Of course you do.
Wow,
have you kissed anybody who had bad breath and you want to say something but you're too polite?
No comment.
Yeah,
No, I haven't. And it is, as I said, it's just about making people feel comfortable and not taken advantage of and not too vulnerable. So it's always trying to make that other person, they tell you their guidelines, and you just want to do it so that it looks the way it's supposed to look, and not make anybody uncomfortable, do what they don't want to do.
Do you sense they're nervous with you?
I don't want to do.
Because you're the star of the thing and you are David Duchovny, now they're comfortable?
No, because I'll just, I'm also an executive producer on the show, and you really, all you want to do is make sure that everybody is as comfortable and as
most of the time there's no tongue.
You don't want anybody to do what they don't want to do.
You see it most of the time. There's no tongue. Just fake kisses.
Fake kisses.
Yeah.
You mean on TV in general?
In general, you don't see a lot of tongue kisses. You can tell.
In movies, you do. Yeah.
Yeah. More
like a good
lately,
tongue
I guess.
kiss. But it was an odd thing. You don't want to feel like you're violating the person you're working with.
Absolutely not. No.
I'd worry about my food pocket and if it's acting up or not.
Yeah.
Your what?
My food pocket.
He has a food pocket.
What is that?
It's where you kind of have a pocket in between your teeth. So the food gets in there, and it's hard to get the floss in because the top of the teeth are too close together. So it just keeps packing in there.
Yeah.
See, this is the kind of discussion you want to have.
Absolutely. Exactly. To help promote the show.
With the co-star.
Yeah.
So what my
food pocket.
I still joke about the food pocket, but I had to get it taken care of. Where they maybe open up the space a little bit more so you get some floss.
Get in there.
But for a while, I had a nasty food pocket.
And was it?
It would act
smelling
up.
a bit.
Woo!
Yeah. Really?
Didn't matter what I did.
Really?
Yeah.
Where was it exactly?
It was on the right side.
In the back.
In the back, yeah.
And they didn't give you some kind of instrument to get in there?
We tried everything. We tried
out?
everything.
What do you mean we?
Me, the dentist,
There's a whole team.
my girl. Yeah.
Did you? Oh, your girl was bugged by it?
No.
Okay.
She was hungry.
It's
she
more
a little snack out of it.
It's more of a good
like
story.
a bird.
It's like a squirrel.
Baby bird, or
Holding a little nut back in your food pocket.
What are we going to see on Californication? Because that's why you're here.
Yeah.
Season 5. It starts with the the discussion about maybe ass sex. Mm-hmm. And then where do we go as you're in New York?
Go back to L.A. immediately. This is Californication. So in the middle of the first episode, I am chased back to L.A. And I end up getting involved with RZA from Wu-Tang Clan. He plays. He's like the guy that I'm palling around with for the whole year.
Oh, very cool.
So I get involved trying to write him a movie, and I get involved in his rap world a little bit.
Right on.
And he's a terrific actor and just a really interesting guy. I don't know if you know their music.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
So it was a real education for me because I haven't listened so much to that, and I really liked his stuff a lot, and I really liked him.
Rappers can make good actors.
So a lot of them can.
Odd, though.
Well, I think
works.
like comedians, I think often they're playing persona already. You know, they're playing a part. You know, you know, RZA. He told me he had 16 names, so that's in a way that's 16 characters he's already got.
Right, funny.
I find acting much harder and scarier than stand-up, though, because you're trapped in the scene. I mean, you can't get out of it by acknowledging if it's bad. You have to finish it.
Right, if you're bombing on stage, you could just be like,
there's a freedom in stand-up that I find I'm not afraid of it.
You can save it. Like, you know how to save yourself.
Stand up, yeah.
Like sucking is okay sometimes.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Well, because you go in other directions, right, Jimmy?
Yeah,
but, I mean, the script is what it is. You gotta deal with it.
Especially when you're standing there and you just, I'm sure you haven't had this experience of many years, if ever, but when you're standing there, you just feel like your arms are heavy and you're just dead in the scene. You're a twig. You're fucking just dead.
Or how about when you realize that you don't know what to do with your hands?
We talked about that, yes.
Talk about that one,
Dude, I never know what
Put them in my pockets. Put them on my head.
Yeah.
What am I going to do?
Like in life, you're not really concerned about your hands.
No, not at all. You don't
even think about
them.
it.
Someone said Pacino does that. It's like he'll analyze why he does. Like he does this really weird thing where he'll like rub his hands together.
Yeah.
And he caught himself doing it, and he wondered why he does it. And he does it in scenes, and I could never just be that comfortable to do those little behaviors in scenes.
I like, you know, it's nice to have a pen like Bob Dole.
Yeah. Hold on to that.
Just for dear life, just hanging on to something.
What I do is I hold a water
always
bottle.
had a cell phone and a flashlight.
Phone is good, a flashlight, hands in pockets,
Works
an
great.
umbrella.
I hold
umbrella.
my water bottle works whenever I want to express surprise. People just, it lets people know that I didn't know something was coming.
Well done.
Is there? I've heard rumors about another X-Files movie. Is that anything?
I think there'll always be rumors of that. And we'd love to.
Yeah.
But, it's a matter of getting Fox to do it, getting all of us together at the same time.
So many fans of the show still. It's amazing.
You know, it was something I always wanted to keep doing till I, was in a wheelchair with a girdle. And that time is rapidly approaching. So
you haven't aged at all, though. I don't know what the hell you're doing right, man, but it's creepy.
Well, I got a food pocket, though.
You got a food pocket?
That's probably what does it.
It's all on the inside.
Remember last time you were in here, what was it, Roland said that you had signed on to do The Incredible Hulk.
Oh, right.
I guess that didn't pan out.
That was a surprise to me.
Yeah, and David's just like, what?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Our own Roland.
Yeah, well, I come here to find out what jobs I'm going to be doing soon.
Yeah, we let you know. We'll always fill you in.
Yeah.
I think you're Batman.
Oh, Batman. Excellent.
How cool is that? Let's start that rumor.
Well, I was going to be, I'm half Jewish, so I pitched myself as Batman Ashevitz.
That'll work.
I want to ask you
any chuckle after that?
Half Jewish is nice. Batman?
No, it's like Superman.
Superman? Yeah.
Batman?
God, who did that bit? Spiderman? Spiderman?
Can I ask you about meditation?
Sure.
Are you into it?
Yeah.
A lot? Because I want to get into it.
Well, yeah, the trick is doing it every day. I mean, it's the discipline is the.
Does it chill you out?
It's hard to say what it actually does. I feel, the first recognition is to listen to the crap that's in your mind. That's kind of what happens first.
Yeah.
Because when you're quiet, you just see that movie playing in your mind.
Oh my God, do you?
I hate that. That's why I got to fall asleep with a TV on.
Would be
at night. I'm just like with my own thoughts.
Meditation would be good for you too, Ant. But
no,
people that talk about it, they'll say how amazing it is.
Yeah.
My wife's into it. She's like, shit happens. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
How long do you do it for?
30 minutes in the morning.
Didn't you do it in New York at the a monastery or something?
Yeah, I went away for a weekend to do like an intensive up in upstate New York.
Really?
Yeah. Sounds peaceful. Was it?
It's hard on the knees, when you're sitting that long. It was. That's very interesting because it's really like that's really like a military. They're like serious about
some
their Zen
hardcore people out there, right?
So a lot of it is the discipline of just sitting down to face yourself somebody described meditation as one insult after another, and I think that's pretty much the way it is.
Are you thinking consciously though, or because I've tried it, it's so hard to just. I don't know what to do when I'm in it.
Well, at first you just concentrate on your breath. That's
what you try to do.
You're just counting.
Unless you got a food pocket.
It's
terrible.
Well, that'll come up. It all comes up. The crap that comes up and just the repetitive nature of the crap you tell yourself is, as I'm sure you know, is it's phenomenal. And at some point it just becomes laughable.
Really? And you're comfortable with that?
No, I hate it.
It's
one insult after another.
It just seems, I don't know.
Do you itch a lot when you're doing it? It seems like I would get distracted and
itchy.
Yeah, like whenever you're sitting still, you have to itch or something.
You try to. That's a way to get yourself out of it. You know, when I was up there, and I told the story, and I can't remember where, but we were sitting for like 45 minutes, which is longer than I do. So I was in pain, and they wanted you to be really still. And there's a guy that walks around with kind of a stick who'll smack you on the shoulders to kind of relax you.
That's not relaxing.
Thanks.
Well,
yeah, exactly.
It is relaxing because it's the only way that you can actually adjust your position. When he comes by, you go like this, and that means smack me, right? But when you do that, you can kind of go like that, so you can get a better angle on you. So I figured
so it makes you comfortable to move a little bit.
Well, I could, then it was an excuse to kind of readjust. You could hide it.
What does that do to be so still for such a long period of time?
It just brings you up against your own unquiet that you because you could probably do it just talking. I'll
do it when I play Xbox. I don't move. I'm hunched over. I just sit there forever.
Exactly.
Same position. You get up and go. Oh,
exactly.
I guess you focus on stuff you avoid, right?
Well, you don't try to focus on anything. I mean,
then what comes out?
That's so hard to do.
It is. Well, that's where the breath starts.
It's a waste of time. I got enough knowledge. It's a waste of time. I've done it after yoga class, and it's kind of fucking relaxing and in a weird way freeing. But we only do it for like 10, 15 minutes.
That's okay. Just start.
I don't want to go deeper, I think.
I got
chill the fuck out.
The regular working out is like that is good. When you're done, you're like, okay.
Yeah.
And then it's not as crazy. You're relaxed. You feel good about yourself that you did it.
Right.
So that kind of works, for getting rid of any demons in your head.
Yeah, I mean, you seek these experiences where you lose self-consciousness in life. So working out is one, or playing Xbox. There are healthier ways to do it, and unhealthier ways to do it.
That's true.
And did they make you garden up there?
Yes, I gardened up there. Shoveled a lot of horse shit.
Yeah.
You don't make David.
We do every day.
You don't make David Duchovny garden.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
That was as I was leaving the second day. I enjoyed being out in the garden because the other stuff was basically cleaning toilets and things like that, which I don't need the experience of. I don't think. And this guy was leaving with me when we were finished gardening, and he said, I can't wait to tell my girlfriend I was shoveling horse shit with David Duchovny. Like, you're not the first. Right?
Yeah, they give everyone chores because I guess that's important too for some reason. I know a little
more
bit
of the discipline thing. I guess.
Discipline and humility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of life is humility. So you want to attain humility before you're forced to be humiliated, right? Isn't that the idea?
That makes sense. Yeah.
Do you like being one of many? Is it hard? Because you're a very recognizable guy. And at what point do you like when somebody is not recognizing you or not treating you special? You're like, a little special would be nice.
That's hysterical, Jimmy. That's so you.
A little special. Well, it always seems that the times that you do want to be treated special, that nobody's recognizing you. Like if you want to sit down at a restaurant that you're not getting seated at. It's not happening. Or you're trying to get past the line in the airport, it's not happening.
That's special treatment, yeah.
And then you find yourself getting really kind of ridiculously nasty within yourself. I should be more famous. If I was more famous, I'd get a seat.
Well, everyone has. It all depends on what level you're on. Like for me, I'm on a much, much lower level, so I see guys above me and go, "Wow, I would love to." But on your level, I'm sure there's things that you look at and go, like, "Oh man, if I had that."
Yeah,
I would be like, what is it that you look to and go, shit, like that would be something?
Oh, I don't know. I don't really.
Yeah, I have everything.
No, but he's in a place where he does.
But I used to, long ago when I first became famous or whatever, known. When I get on a plane, I used to think. Because when I'd get on a plane, if I saw a famous person, I go, "Oh, we're not going down."
This is good.
This plane wouldn't have the balls to go down. and then I realized at some point that people were looking at me like
you're the guy, right?
And there was a lot of responsibility.
That's a lot of pressure.
And then I thought if the plane was going down, they were going to look at me like, "You fucker,
you screwed us all."
Couldn't you be more famous? You're like the Big Bopper all of a sudden. Yeah. You're not the guy. This wouldn't have gone down with Pacino on it.
That is so
that's funny, man.
True, man. I remember it was the time I was with what the hell is his name? God damn, Bob Saget. Bob Saget was in front of me.
That might have gone down.
And I know that's what I started thinking. I was thinking like, all right, yeah, Bob Saget. And then I started thinking, nah, we could go. We'll at least have an emergency landing. They'll have to foam the runway or something.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe not die, but...
And then, of course, Tom Cruise would actually fly the plane out of
trouble.
trouble.
Absolutely,
I'm not that guy
John Travolta.
Either. So I'm you're screwed sometimes if you see me.
How do you react to other famous people on a plane? Like, because I was on a plane.
What's up?
You do, right? Just a quick...
Famous.
Cedric the Entertainer got on, and I've never met Cedric, but he knew me, and he goes, hey, Jim, we just shook hands, and that was it. But it's like, I don't know how to approach somebody who's...
So don't. They just want to fly.
No, but sometimes do you say hi or do you not
bother them?
You don't. No, but sometimes you say hi. Do you say hello or will you pretend you don't see them?
No, I'll say hello, and then I'll try to think whether I've met them before or not, or if I'm a fan, I'll just say that or something. You introduce yourself like a human being, and they'll either say, no, I know who you are, or nice to meet you.
The rest of the people on the plane looking at this mutual admiration bullshit that's going on.
Who has not known who you were?
We just kind of laugh with one another. Yes. Make it look like life is just grand.
To turn to the crowd.
I'll have a chocolate chip cookie and milk, please.
So wait.
Don't worry, people. You're safe.
They all recognize you,
Two
though.
famous people.
Yeah. If someone doesn't pretend they don't recognize you, they're just pretending they don't know who David is.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to say, but I enjoy seeing those people as well, or getting a chance to say to somebody that I like their work or whatever, I like them.
When you're doing like a show like Leno or Letterman or Conan or something, do you look and see who's going to be on with you and go, oh yeah, good?
Yeah, like especially the musical guests, because I don't really get to meet many musicians, so I'll go in and try to meet them and act like I know what I'm talking about.
It's always awkward, but I run out of things.
Actually, once the Bare Naked Ladies they were big X-Files fans. They actually had like a reference in one of their songs about us, and they came to the set when we were in L.A., and I said, what are you guys doing in L.A.? He said, we're doing Leno on Friday. And I said, I'm doing Leno on Friday, which was true. And I said, let me sing with you guys. And I can't sing. And they go, sure. And they're nice guys. And I said, well, then let me play the egg. You know, the egg?
Yeah, the little shaky maraca thing.
I can play the egg, too. So they said, sure. And I said, well, what song are you doing? And they said, it's all been done. I said, I don't know. Send me the CD. I listened to it all week. And there was a little backing vocal to it that I could try. And it was falsetto, which it's hard to screw up, right?
Yeah, a little harmony, yeah.
I could do that.
Oh, you got that down, yeah.
So I got out there. We didn't rehearse. They didn't want to rehearse. They just let me come up. Then the curtain came up, and there I was with the band.
The people just lose their minds.
And I had the egg. And I was just egging along, and I did my background vocals, and it's still one of my favorite moments, because even though it was a joke, I was actually in the band.
Yeah.
And we were playing a song, and I had a part in the song, and I was doing it.
That's a celebrity. That's a celebrity. Everyone's like, oh my God, look at Duchovny with the band. How great. Whereas if I was with, they would be like, who's the fucking creep ruining this visual?
No, they'd say
egg shaking.
They'd say that guy can really play the fucking egg.
I think E-Rock's got it. Do you got his part, though?
What?
The vocal part?
I have the part that he was singing in the song.
Also, I said to the guys, at some point what I want to do is during the guitar solo, I want to lose my shit.
Really?
Just like dancing around, and you've got to walk me back to my mic. So they did that as well. And we didn't rehearse it, and they were just really cool about it.
E-Rock's got it, but we don't hear you, so that's kind of dumb.
You don't hear me?
Eric?
There it is.
Oh, that was you. That's all we need.
Yeah, you can do that, right?
Yeah,
you did it good.
Yeah.
Is that David, or is that just the song, and that's the part that he did?
That's the part he did.
Yeah. Oh, but that's not him doing it.
It's not him. Yeah.
E-Rock, you're useless.
I'm not sure that my mic was turned on.
Oh, really?
They had you low in the mix.
I like to think that it was.
It's great. David Duchovny, yeah.
Oh, it sounds good.
Turn the mic off.
I did look over, and the lead singer was laughing.
Oh, really?
The joke was on you.
Yeah.
You think they were happy that you were doing it, or that they went like, he's not really going to do it, is he?
They were really cool guys. They were really laid back. And they actually, the part where the band gets interviewed for like 30 seconds, because it's usually the last part of the show.
Yeah.
The song. They let me sit with them as if I was part of the band.
Isn't that amazing that actors always want to be rock stars, and rock stars always want to be actors?
Or athletes.
Or athletes, yeah.
So
no one's satisfied.
No.
That's
what it comes
why you have
down
to meditate.
Back to meditation.
That's
See?
meditate and
so when I sit down to meditate, all I hear is whoo hoo. Why the fuck can't you play an instrument?
I'm so happy I have a wonderful example right now to contribute. Because Nicholson's a big Laker fan, so when he would go backstage, all Abdul-Jabbar would want to talk about his acting, and all he'd want to talk about is basketball.
Right.
Therein lies the problem.
Well, I think Magic said in some book I read, the problem is they want to be us and we want to be them. That's
Why can't we just meditate and be happy?
With what we have. Well, do you want to be an athlete or a singer?
At this point, singer.
If you could
When
be.
I was growing up, I wanted to be an athlete.
What sport?
Basketball.
That was me.
How tall are you?
I'm only 6 feet. It wasn't going to happen,
That was me, too. But I was convinced I was going to get the height.
Really?
I did it all. Basketball camps, playing 6 to 8 hours a day. Yeah, the whole thing.
How tall are you?
I had barely 6 myself.
Yeah.
I needed to be 6'5". What was I thinking?
No hops?
No.
Yeah.
And there was.
What is that food pocket?
Yeah. And I was in denial because all I had to do was look around my relatives and realize I wasn't going to be 6'5", which you need.
Yeah.
I played a little Division III ball in the end, but I mean, I wanted to do that. What we're seeing on TV right now, NBA shit. I thought.
Yeah.
For a while there.
Yeah. How old were you when you realized I don't think I have it?
35.
I held on to that dream for a while.
For the draft?
I think I was probably 12 or 13.
Oh, fuck that. I pushed all the way to 18.
14. Oh, really?
I was convinced I was going to get that growth spurt.
Man.
Really?
It was my first love, man.
I played 1 year at Princeton when I went. And I didn't play, but I was on the team. And in my memory, Coach Carrill, who's a legendary coach over there at Princeton, I quit in my memory because I wanted to play baseball and they were starting practice and I wasn't working out. And Carrill was assistant coach for the Kings a few years ago, and I knew the Maloof brothers who owned the team, and I said there was a game in L.A., and I said, after the game, do you mind if I say hi to Coach Carrill? And they said, sure, and then they lost, but they said Coach Carrill's going to come out and see you. And I'm waiting it's like that Mean Joe Green commercial.
In the tunnel,
I'm in the tunnel, and he's a tiny little round guy, and he's backlit, and I just see this kind of Yoda figure walking towards me, and he gets within like 15 feet of me, and he goes, aren't you glad I cut you? That's a true story.
You thought, I left, go on another sport, and he threw you off the team.
Yeah. I said, Coach, I don't think he cut me. I think I quit. He goes, you're doing so well.
Oh, is this David Duchovny now?
Everything's available online.
What's this? What am I doing?
That's the Bare Naked Ladies.
Yeah, there's the egg.
You're playing the egg. You are into it. Oh, yeah, you're singing.
Yeah. Come on, where's me?
There you go. Holy shit.
Oh, this is the guitar solo where I'm going to lose my shit.
It's on YouTube,
I think so. Oh, this is...
He's swinging his arms around.
Working it. Yeah.
See, I go over to his mic. I do a little Jagger and Richards here.
You lean into the mic. Yeah, that's a Jagger move.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's got the egg.
I should have had a scarf like Steven Tyler.
You are really into it.
Oh,
you could tell. That's like a moment for you.
You were enjoying
It
yourself.
was somewhat serious. But
somewhat.
I knew I was funny, but I was also having a great time.
How long ago was that?
That's got to be 12 years ago.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
God, you don't fucking age. I'm going to say it again.
That's a good band, though.
Bare Naked Ladies.
Yeah.
I saw them recently. They kind of clown around on stage. I had never watched them. They were funny.
Guys.
They were funny. It was like HD net show.
There we go.
He's dancing around.
Wow.
You're all over the
I
stage.
can't look at this part.
Why? You embarrassed?
Well, you did it.
I wanted to hump him a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah, you're doing
Give him the ass.
the hump the guitarist move.
Yeah. And then he has to walk me back. He's like,
he pushes you back over there. You were into it.
Yeah.
That's
and
great.
of course, that's unrehearsed, but they refuse to rehearse with me.
Yeah.
Right on,
And
man.
I can see why.
Yeah.
Well, Californication.
Does that work on radio, that clip?
Yeah, we don't even care, though.
Yeah.
We watch more television
Yeah, we
and
watch a lot
videos
of
on the
TV.
radio.
That's really funny. I always like it when they play a clip
Yeah.
of a show on the radio. That's my favorite.
Yeah. Hey,
part.
we're going to play a clip.
But-
That sounded great.
Yeah.
That sounds
But everyone's got their
fantastic.
phones and stuff, so right now someone else is, they're finding it for themselves.
Right.
To fill in the blank. That's
I'm
what we
just
assume
amazed,
anyway.
like, no matter what you mention, You can find it. You can find it on YouTube. Or,
Amazed is a word, and distressed would be another. Right?
Yeah, it is a bit alarming that your whole life is pretty much up there somewhere.
Stuff that was in a box forever is now somehow made it to the internet.
Things that were impossible to find.
Just because some other idiot in your life decided, I'm going to put this up online on my Facebook.
Yeah.
Like, that was in a box for 20 years. No one was supposed to see those pictures.
I remember when I was a kid, I went to the movies and saw like Planet of the Apes or something, and thought like. When I left the movie theater, it was like, wow, I'm never going to see that again. Until like 5 years later when it ended up on TV.
Which made it a little more special if you think about it at the time. It does. You're like, holy, I remember,
today. Once a year, the Wizard of Oz would come on.
Right, and that's the only time you saw it.
Or the Charlie Brown stuff, and it did it exactly right. It made it special, and now... with everything at your fingertips, it's kind of like you're the boss. It used to be the movie was the boss. Yep. You had to go to the movie's house to see the movie. Now the movie comes to your house.
Right.
Yeah.
Everything comes to your house.
The movie is our bitch.
We all are now.
And it is odd that you never... people, I didn't realize when they were making these movies that in the future people would be able to freeze frame things in high definition.
Yeah.
And, boy, there are a lot of mistakes out there.
Oh, yeah.
Love film flubs.
Yeah.
We got to get David out of here.
Yeah, he's a busy guy.
David Duchovny, always a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Californication, season 5, Sunday at 10:35 on Showtime. I'm watching.
Absolutely.
This is one of my shows. I watch this one, man.
All right, thank you.
A lot of times we got to make believe we watch the shows. This one I watch. I'm telling you right now.
I appreciate it.
David, always a pleasure.
And remember,
Thanks,
you can DVR it because I am your bitch.
That's true. Now you come to our house.
We are your bitch. I come over whenever the hell you want me.
Anything else? Because I think we're out of here.
We're out of here. I'll just say you can go check eatabullet.com. I have dates going on sale today for Atlanta, Fort Lauderdale, and Toledo.
Eat a bullet.
Eatabullet.com is my website.
Okay.
I have Toledo, Fort Lauderdale, Atlanta, Tempe, Poughkeepsie, and Rochester, and I'm warming up for the special shooting.
But I'm hoping only a man who's not going to eat a bullet can call his website Eat a Bullet, right?
Well, JimNorton.com was taken, so Eat a Bullet just seemed like the logical progression. David Duchovny, and the premiere is Sunday night, 10:35 on Showtime, season 5.
I already got the whole season.
I just wanted to end it that way.
My man.
I got the whole season.
Right. The whole season's your bitch.
And I'm going to be selling that shit later today.
Go ahead.
David Duchovny, thanks.
See you Monday.
Later.
Rob it.